make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Offense operating from the pistol. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And then first down, right back to the running game. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll run it to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made near the 45. Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the same runner's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him into sack. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's looking deep here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. And he'll make it into the end zone for 2, cutting the lead to 15. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And here's the handoff. Fighting him off.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The game makes it second and medium. He'll ride the back again here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical third down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Florida State 23, Michigan 8.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Here comes some more big bodies after the defense. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Touchdown, Florida State. And this one is getting ugly. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
30, Michigan 8.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Let's fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Not much on the...
Take over.
Create the turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move, looking deep. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Knowles. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. But Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. It's been a rough game for this offense. A consolation touchdown is all they're playing for at this point. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the run, he'll let it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
You know, we always want to look at the quarterback after a play like that. What did he do? Getting outside of the pocket, finding open receivers, I got it. But how about the receivers? Finding themselves understanding that they have to change the rules of their routes and adjust to what the quarterback is doing by scrambling.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
And the Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Using his legs here. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And this one will be fair caught. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football.